What if I told you we could turn this shipping container into a life-saving medical clinic? This is what the shipping containers look like before we do anything. But once we're done, they will literally look like this on the inside. The clinic we've been working on is going to go over to Massachusetts at the end of the video. But that's not the only project we're doing in this video. We're gonna send 5 unique clinics to medical deserts around the world, where getting to a doctor just isn't realistic. Got a lot to do in this video, let's keep working. Nolan, have you ever used one of these things? No, I think you put your hand right there. Oh, dude, nice. Okay, here you go. What do I do with this? I don't know, they just told me to cut it there. We only had a few hours before the truck arrived to take this clinic to its final destination.
Wow.
Each one of these clinics is custom built to serve the community they will go to. And what's crazy is that these clinics have been built entirely by college students. And since build started in 2013, these students have deployed 60 clinics in 24 countries and have already impacted over 200,000 people. We got some more work to do here, but let's go see how Madge is doing in Texas.
We are currently driving through Texas to a small city named Chester, where we're going to be delivering a life-saving medical clinic.
Because of how remote this town is, getting medical care in an emergency is extremely hard. Just this year alone, the school in Chester has had 2 medical emergencies, where they had to wait almost an hour for an ambulance to arrive. And when help is this far away, every minute matters.
This is the first medical clinic here in Chester, Texas. I mean, this is insane. We saw the first iteration of it. It's literally a shipping container with wood, and now this is a fully fledged operating medical clinic. One of the coolest things about this whole clinic is that they have a telehealth center. Doctor shows up here, we sit here, we get diagnosed, we tell them exactly what's going on with us, and they'll have a solution.
This new clinic will be run by Timber, a local hero who was born and raised in Chester.
I'm a fixer. I like to try to fix people. I have a caring heart, but my mom was probably my biggest inspiration.
You're gonna make me tear up. Oh, I am so proud of her.
I think I was put on this earth to care and make sure my family and community are taken care of. I would get emotional. It's just who I am. This is my home, and I thank y'all. Thank you.
Chester, Texas, make sure you guys go check out your clinic. We really do appreciate you guys taking the time to come out here.
Now this entire town has access to healthcare right on their doorstep.
This is making a difference in the community. This is helping people get healthcare for the first time in their lives.
On the other side of the world, our second clinic has just arrived at a hospital in Nigeria, which will help give children access to open heart surgery, which they otherwise wouldn't have had.
How common is open heart surgeries in a place like Nigeria?
It's not very common at all. As a matter of fact, as a patient, you have a 0.00006 chance of getting open heart surgery in Nigeria.
As we learned from our previous work in Nigeria, if a patient faces some sort of cardiac disorder, the odds of being helped are extremely small.
If I were to travel to the United States for that surgery, I would have been looking at $50,000 and $117,000. So when I came here, and I told that it could be done at a subsidized rate, it was like free.
Which is exactly why deploying this new medical clinic is so important, because it will give doctors the ability to screen more patients and ultimately help more people.
The opportunity to offer free heart surgery, it's changed lives and families.
Just this year, this clinic will serve an additional 2,000 people in this community.
Because of like these frames, like these clinics and everything that we're making, like someone got to have the opportunity that they wouldn't have had without this org. And so I was like, that's just the coolest thing ever. Like you can't do something more meaningful.
We also sent a clinic into the front lines of the war in Ukraine to provide much-needed medical supplies to the communities there. Because of the ongoing conflict, many hospitals were destroyed, meaning access to basic health care is extremely limited.
Так як жителів тут багато і потребують вони всі допомоги, і цю допомогу ніде нам благодійні.
So, together with the Daar Foundation, we ensured that the local doctors had exactly what they needed to support the community. Build also has 4 additional active clinics across the war zone. The reason the team has been so efficient in getting these clinics to these communities is because of Neuro. A lot of companies say they want to do good, but in the case of Neuro, the founders actually recently came to Africa with us, helped us get a lot of kids out of child labor, and have been very involved with Beast Philanthropy. These guys care so much about helping people that they actually made these limited edition tins that whenever you buy them, all the proceeds go to helping people with projects like this. They're literally not making money off it. If you've ever enjoyed anything we've done at Beast Philanthropy, go to this link right here or scan this QR code, get some energy when you're on the go. Our fourth clinic is going to a coastal community far from healthcare access in Kenya, where it'll help treat a common condition called clubfoot.
This is clubfoot. If this is untreated, imagine trying to walk through the villages of Africa, where you have to walk to get water, walk to go to school, walk for your livelihood.
This is Scott. For 14 years, he and his team have been serving these children out of a single small room. But before Hope Walks was active in this community, people like Amani grew up without ever getting treated.
I'm a farmer, lakini kulingana na ule mshahara ambao ananipa uko chini, siwezi kukidhi my family ni kidogo.
In Kilifi County, 16% of people are born with a disability, and a large number of them reside in the rural areas.
Every week we see about 10 to 15 patients born with this correctable disability.
Healing clubfoot is actually a pretty simple non-surgical procedure where a doctor gently repositions the foot a little more each week, using a series of casts gradually correcting the deformity. And by the time the child is able to walk, you would never even guess they were born with clubfoot.
So right here we have our brand new baby, 2 weeks old, born with clubfoot. And next to her is sitting a 13-year-old girl, but she had access to treatment.
And although Hope Walks has already made an impact on children in the community, their reach is limited to only a few patients a week, which is exactly why this is the perfect place for one of these clinics.
We're about to unveil this brand new clubfoot clinic and welcome new patients who will walk free from disability. We are super excited. This is going to allow us to double our impact.
This clinic will eliminate the next generation of children who are born with clubfoot. Just like Amani's son Joel, who has been through the Hope Walks program and can now live his life like any other child.
Kids with disabilities face a lot of shame and stigma, and to be able to talk with families, encourage them, and then give them the hope of treatment and healing, it's going to transform this community and the coast of Kenya.
With all the clinics we're building in this video, how many people do you think will impact a year?
Over 10,000 people a year are going to be impacted.
Let's load this up and head to Massachusetts. The last clinic is finished and ready to be shipped to the final location. We're sending this clinic to a housing village in Worcester, Massachusetts.
This is very important for this population. Wow.
We will now be able to provide our grandparents and grandchildren access to health screenings, vision screenings, and dental screenings free of charge.
This clinic will serve over 40 families every single week in this area. Since we started filming this video, over 2,500 lives have already been impacted by these clinics. And we estimate that another 10,000 people will be impacted over the next year. Pretty crazy that this all started with some college students. It really shows that if you want to, you can have an impact. This is all possible because of you at home, watching and supporting our videos. So thank you. And I hope this inspires you to get out and make a positive change in your community.